If your engine feels sluggish and your gas mileage is starting to tank out of nowhere, then you might have a hidden problem with your oxygen sensors that is slowing down your entire driving experience. When your car stores a code P013C, it means the downstream oxygen sensor on bank 2 is having a slow response when it tries to switch from a rich to a lean condition. This is a generic powertrain code that applies to almost any vehicle made after 1996, including those from Chevy and Ford and Dodge and Toyota. Bank 2 refers to the side of the engine that does not have the number 1 cylinder, and sensor 2 is the one located after the catalytic converter to monitor its health. These oxygen sensors are high-tech pieces of equipment made with a zirconium dioxide sensing element and protected by a vented steel housing with platinum electrodes inside. They work by comparing the oxygen particles in your exhaust to the oxygen in the ambient air around the car. As the exhaust gases flow over the sensor, the oxygen ions produce energy, which the PCM sees as a voltage signal. If there is a lot of oxygen, the voltage is low, which means the engine is running lean, but if there is very little oxygen, the voltage is high, which means you are running rich. The computer uses this data to manage your fuel delivery and ignition timing while also making sure your catalytic converter is actually cleaning the air. If the sensor fails to cycle as fast as the computer expects, it stores this code and turns on your service engine soon lamp on the dashboard. This is a severe code because it means your engine is not running at peak efficiency, and you are wasting money at the gas pump every single day while also hurting your performance. You might notice a lack of power or other related codes appearing on your diagnostic scanner. The most common causes are a defective oxygen sensor or burnt and broken wiring that has been damaged by the extreme heat coming off your exhaust pipes or manifolds. Sometimes a simple exhaust leak near the sensor can also trick the computer into thinking the sensor is acting slow. To fix it, you should first inspect the wiring near the hot pipes and heat shields for any obvious damage. Use your scanner to watch the live data stream and see if the sensors are fluctuating between 1 millivolt and 900 millivolts like they should. If the sensor is not cycling correctly, you should use your digital volt ohm meter to check for resistance and voltage signals, but make sure you disconnect the controllers first to avoid any electrical damage. If you cannot find any obvious wiring issues, then you should see a pro, because diagnosing a bad catalytic converter or a deeper engine vacuum problem requires specialized tools and a lot of experience.